everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited because I actually plan on doing this on Saturday, and today's Fridays, and I have like a little bit of time before I head to work, so I decided I was just gonna do it now and then edit later. So this is an anonymous question. I'm not supposed to tell who it's from. I guess that's what anonymous means. You're not supposed to know. Okay. Basically the person wanted to know how to move on. Like, will they ever have doubts after like somebody they were with promised them the future, promised them they would be together, promised them that they would you know, be husband and wife, have a future together, have kids, like promised them the world basically. Like, how does that person move on after they've broken up, knowing that they made plans together about the future and told everybody about this, about that, like that's the one I'm gonna marry, she or he's the person I'm gonna marry? How do he or she move on from that after they've broken up? Will they still have doubts in trying to, like, you know, like when they're in future relationships, like what will be going on? Honestly, this is what I think. Once you're in a relationship and it was like you considered it as a serious relationship and you guys literally made plans and promised each other the world, and that person promised you the moon, literally, how do you move on from that? You're always gonna have this barrier. Like, you're always gonna have this wall built around your heart, and you're not gonna be okay with just breaking down that wall for just anybody. Okay, like that's just facts. Like, after somebody has broken your heart, you pick up your heart, you put your pieces back together as if it was a puzzle. You pick the pieces back together, put your heart all together, and you're like, you know what? I consider this person as the love of my life. I consider this person as my future husband, future wife, and they just broke my heart. So you build a wall. You just build a wall. You build a wall, and basically that wall is to remind you that you've been broken before, and the only time this wall could ever come down is when somebody proves to you, not through words, because words don't mean anything unless there's action. So the only time, you know, you decide to break down that wall is when somebody proves to you that they love you, that really proves to you that you're the person that they're gonna marry, you're the person that they plan on spending the rest of their life with. That's the only time you're gonna break down that wall for that person. Okay? And like, you will have trust issues. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. That's part of having your heart broken. Like, after you've had your heart broken, you will have trust issues. You won't trust just anybody to come and like just live and try to, like, you know, break down walls, and, you know, you're not gonna trust just anybody to do that. So you're gonna push people away. You're just gonna push them away and, you know, avoid many things because you're trying to protect yourself. You're trying to protect your heart. You're trying to protect everything about you because you don't want anything else to be like taken for granted or like broken, you know, like to break. So you're gonna have trust issues. But let me say this, with that being said, when you have trust issues, you tend to push the right people out of your life. You tend to do that. And the way you can tell who is the right person in your life is by how much they strive to try and have a relationship with you. They strive to at least like engage, to have a conversation, like understand what you're like, try to understand what you're going through. They try to talk to you, and like it's just by more action, not just words. Like if like you will know when somebody is right, like when the right people are meant to be in your life, because they will do as much as they can to try and get you to just open up to them and just be like try to understand you more. So you as that person who has had their heart broken, you're supposed to kind of, I'm not saying break down your walls for just anybody, but try to see who is really the right person for me, like who really wants to be in my life, like who am I really going to break my barrier for, like who am I going to break my walls for, you know? And so that comes with having your heart broken, because you just tend to push the right people out of your life also. Not only the wrong, but also the right people that are trying to have a conversation, trying to engage, trying to love you. And so you just gotta know how you can, you know, basically just understand, like try to see, maybe that person isn't really trying to take me for granted. Maybe that person actually does love me. Maybe that person, like, it takes time. I'm not saying it's just like, boom, it's there. No, it takes time, because trusting somebody all over again takes time. Because once you've had your heart broken, you're just like, you know what? I'm never going to trust anybody again. You're going to do the same thing to me. You're going to do the same thing to me. So why should I even bother? But no. The only person that can truly help you move on and truly help you fill the void that you have in your heart with true love before they give you like the person of your life is God. Like, that is the only person. He is the only person that can fill that void and actually break down your walls, you know, break down your walls and protect it with something only the right person can enter it with, you know. Like, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but like they can only like what God protects your heart with, only the person he sends in your life is going to be able to break it down and enter, you know. Only that person is going to be able to come in and love you the right way, love you the way you will have ever dreamt to be loved. I think that makes sense. I'm not good at English, guys. But let's yeah. So all you have to do is kind of like focus more on God, and you know, focus more on, like, try to read the Bible. Go on Google. Google's there for a reason, okay? Go on Google, find scriptures where it speaks about love and how to like first love and trust God, because that's somebody you need to love and trust, because he is there for you no matter what. No matter if you're right or wrong, he is there for you no matter what. So just find scriptures where you can try to understand more about love, how to open up your heart to God first, you know. Open up your heart to him, and I promise you, he will show you what true love is, because he will only allow the right people to be in your life, and the wrong ones, they're as long as you have God, as long as you believe in God, and you believe in yourself and know your self-worth, you're not gonna want to deal with those people anymore. You're not gonna want to deal with those people trying to hurt you, trying to break your heart anymore, because you know the value of yourself. You know that you're worth so much more than just broken pieces of a puzzle. You know that. So you should just trust in God first, and then through him, he will find you somebody you can trust in, you know, somebody you can trust in, and somebody you can love, and somebody that will love you exactly the way you ever wanted to be loved, you know. So with that being said, I hope this was helpful. I just hope that you don't push the right people out of your life. I just hope that you try to understand and try to see who really is trying to have a relationship with you. Like, who really is trying to be your friend, who really is trying to love you, you know. I just hope that you, as the person, you kind of like not barricade yourself so much, but you try to see like, is this person really trying to be a friend? Is this person really trying to help me out? Is this person really trying to love me? Like, how can I trust this person's words? How can I? Only through God, I promise you, only through God can you really see who really is meant to be in your life. And if they're not meant to be, then they're not going to be in your life, okay? You don't have to keep them in your life, okay? I mean, you're not supposed to. If they're like breaking your heart, or not doing if they're not doing the right things, then I don't think they belong there, okay? They don't belong in your life. So with that being said, again, just try to not push the right people out of your life. Try to focus more on first bettering yourself by finding God and understanding Him and trusting Him and understanding His love towards you. And only through Him can you find somebody who will love you, you know, somebody you can trust with. And only through Him will His special barrier of love can be opened up to the person that He brings into your life, the person that is meant for you. So I hope this was helpful, and thank you for listening, guys. I don't know, I didn't really want the videos to be so long, but if you guys want me to like answer more questions, I can. I have more questions. I just don't know if I want to start making my videos long enough. Sorry, my accent is weird, but yeah, I hope this was helpful. And you just gotta kind of like focus more on yourself and try as hard as you can to forgive the person who broke your heart, and understand that God only wants the right people to be in your life, and the ones that aren't meant to be in your life will literally just disappear. And all you have to do as a person is just forgive them and understand that this is life, and you have to strive for yourself to be better as a person, and just do you. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. I love you all so much. Have a nice day.